Okay, today we're going to talk about dissecting a sentence. And there are steps. And once you understand how to dissect a sentence, it's going to make grammar a whole heck of a lot easier for all of you. These are the first two steps in dissecting a sentence. The first one is the easiest one. It simply says get a picture of the sentence in your head. So if I give you a sentence, the girl hit the ball over the net. In your mind's eye, you can all visualize the girl hitting the ball over the net. The man danced a crazy jig at the party. Okay? You can all see me dancing like a lunatic, okay, at this party. Alright? That's the first step. Get a picture of the sentence in your head before you actually begin ripping it apart. Number two, find and analyze the verb. If you can't do this, then, as I said in the previous lesson, that house of grammar is going to collapse on you. Okay, this is the foundation, all right? And it's finding and analyze the verb. What do I mean by analyze? You're going to tell me what kind of verb is it. Is it a helping verb, a linking verb, or an action verb? Okay, those are the three types of verbs. Okay? All know what action verbs: dance, throw, hit, run, talk, sing. It's an action. Something's being done. Okay? Linking verbs, they link. Okay, we'll get into this. Again, everything I'm talking about, I know you've learned last year. Write this in your notebook. Okay? You should have the first two steps in your notebook. Remember, date your notes. Always date your notes. Step one, get a picture in your head. Step two, find and then analyze it. It's just not find a verb. It's find and then tell me what kind of verb it is. Verbs of being do two things. They either link or they show tense. Okay, it's really important that you understand this. They link or show tense. Action verbs, again, they perform an action. Verbs of being do two things, link or show tense. This will be one of the first questions on one of the first, quizzes, grammar tests that we have. These are the most common verbs of being. Please write these all down in your notebook. Okay? Am, is, are, was, were, has, have, had, and make sure you put the asterisks by these, and I'll explain what that means. Be, being, been, become, shall, would, could, should, will, do, does, did, might, may, must, and can. These are the most common verbs of being. There are others. Okay? The ones with the asterisks, has, have, had, do, does, did, also function as action verbs, depending how they're used. I have $5 in my pocket. I had $5 in my pocket. She has $5 in her pocket. I do my homework. I did my homework. He does his homework. In those cases, rather, these function as action verbs. Okay? The most common verbs being verbs. Find and analyze. Find it and then tell me what it does. All right? If I gave you a sentence, for example, see if I can do this. The boy ate pizza. What's the verb? Ate. What kind of verb is it? It's an action verb. It's performing an action. Okay? If I gave you a sentence, he is the coach. Keep it simple, okay? He is the coach. Is not an action. There's no action being done, right? It's a linking verb. It's linking the subject, okay? And we'll get into subject. That's step 3, all right? But just understand this is a linking verb, all right? It links. Verbs, it's a verb of being. Is a verb of being. Okay, and it links. Excuse my back. And showing tense. I shall eat pizza for lunch. Okay? Eat is the action verb. You're actually doing something. Shall. Your shall, it's a verb of being, okay? But here it's showing tense. I shall eat. I will eat pizza for lunch, okay? I might eat pizza for lunch. I may eat pizza for lunch. I must eat pizza for lunch. I can't, okay? It's showing tense, okay? First two steps. Find and analyze the verb. That's the second step, obviously. First one, get a picture in your head of the sentence. All right? Any questions? Bring them to class tomorrow. These should all be in your notes. Date your notes. Vaya con Dios.